Andre Wade was just released. Once again, sitting in this waiting room, waiting on them. Uh, I was sitting here thinking about a time when I was still fighting the guys in the neighborhood when I was growing up. I told y'all I had to run through so many of them. Man, I was fighting girls. Man, one time I had a fight with about 5 girls at one time. They were cousins and sisters. And man, they was putting some hands on me, but I whooped them. Had them scattering. My youngest sister, Rhonda, she came to help. My brother wouldn't even come out there and help me. I'm out there fighting hard. I'm fighting girls. Man, my brother was just sitting in the doorway through the screen door just looking. My young sister come out there swapping. Because I used to whoop them so much and make her and my other sister fight. Them girls couldn't handle my younger sister. All through her school days, she was whooping them. But I had some fights. But I told you, a lot of the older boys that had the older brothers, they used to always try to go find somebody to fight me. But they just couldn't find nobody to whoop me. So one day they say, I got somebody for you. I got somebody for you. I told you back in the day when I was growing up, them kids wasn't small. We was big for our ages. So I told him, I said, you go on and get whoever you want to get. I'm gonna whoop him too. Now remember, my father ain't never been out there on my fights. My father, I was gone at work or something, or the fight was over when he got there. I already won.
Station 4, Grady Thomas to Station 4.
They come on, I come out there, we all waiting on who the boy they went and got.
To Station 4.
They tell me I go and get some boy named Poo Poo. I said, well, y'all go get Poo Poo, I'm gonna whoop him. So man, we all out there waiting. They come around my street with this big old boy, and he's supposed to be in the 1st grade or something. I remember I'm in a higher grade than him. But boy, when that boy came around that corner, that boy looked like he was about 5'7" in the 1st.
Ivan Escobar, registration
Man, I say, man, I took off running.
Ivan Escobar,
I took off running to the house. They all out there waiting on me. I come out there with a big old butcher knife. 2 big old butcher knives. Well, when I came out there running towards that boy seen me coming and looked at me and say, oh man, I ain't gonna fight that boy. That boy crazy. I say, oh, y'all went and got somebody retarded to fight me. Yeah, so they tell me, put the knives down, put the knives. I ain't putting nothing down. I'm gonna stab his ass. And remember, I was young. I told you, I come up out them 3rd Ward streets in them Sunnyside streets fighting. 3rd Ward, we used to have little gang fights, karate fights. I had a cousin, Calvin Dunn. He thought he was Bruce Lee. He'd make all the sounds and make the veins come out in his neck and his forehead. But he was tough. And we all studied karate and practiced. Till one day, I was having a match with a boy at the bottom. He was pretty good, but we was kind of matching up. So when they took a time out, they must have told him hit me and kicked me in my stomach. Man, kicked me in my stomach. That was the first time in my life I ever had the wind knocked out of me. So I lost the fight. Boy, I tell you, when I came back, I ain't used to let nobody get at my stomach. I used to protect my stomach, because I wasn't no really exercise freak on the stomach. That was one of my weaknesses. But I had a defense. You couldn't get at it. After that boy knocked that wind out of me, you couldn't get at my stomach. When I went to jail and learned how to weave, I had an awesome weave defense. You could not get at my stomach unless I gave it to you. And when I gave it to you, that's because I was feeling like Bruce Lee at the time. I was zoned out, and you couldn't hurt me. I was out to hurt you. Yeah, straight out was a mess. But time goes on. I told you I lost the fight to the girl. That was my first loss in school. One day I told you I was real protected of my brother and my sisters. So I'm telling you, I'm whooping everything at the school, older, younger. I'm whooping everything. So one day I come to go get on the school bus. We're going home. Everybody laughing. So I'm looking at what they laughing at. They laughing at my brother. Now my brother was a pretty boy with curly hair, light skinned. He looked more like my father, Creole, who was Creole. And he was a pretty boy with real curly hair. So he's sitting there with his hands up on the seat. They laughing at him because he done boo-booed on himself. The boy had shit coming. The boy had boo-boo coming all up out his pants, and he's sitting all up on the other seat, and they laughing at him. Man, them boys that was sitting around laughing at my brother, I just went up, spurring all of them. Well, I tell you, I'm telling you the truth. I went to busting everybody in the face that was laughing at my brother. That bus was quiet when I got through. It wasn't a smirk. And they were scared to fight me. You know, most of them were scared to fight me because I was ready to fight. I didn't have to be pushed to fight nobody. I wasn't scared. I loved the Bruce Lee and Godzilla them days. And you had to beat me up. You had to beat me up. But them was some days. And like I said, I always had a dream. I always had a dream. I loved it, O.J. Simpson. And I was a damn good running back. And you couldn't tell me I wasn't a juice. I was nice. And I really wanted to play football the rest of my life and buy my mother home. I remember the first time I ever bought my mom anything. I was 10 years old and I used to cut grass. I had about 4 yards. I used to cut grass. And I was seeing a garage sale one day. And I went in the garage sale and they had a beautiful, beautiful cookie jar set. And the cookie jar set was the bigger set, the bigger jar. There was chickens. And it was the mother, the big jar was the mother, and the small jars that came with it was the chickens. Man, I felt so proud of buying my mother that, man. Man, you just don't know. That was the first time I ever spent some money on my mother. Dreams that we have. And when I come back, I'll let you know how my first dream got shot of me getting incarcerated until Andre Wade just released. I love y'all, and tell.